everybody, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2, and today we are back at it once again with our Empire campaign. Last time we left off was a bit of a slow session last time. I do apologize. A lot of just building up a lot of infrastructure kind of episode, kind of waiting for Archaon to show up. And, you know, as we are, just scouring Norsca, really. Getting rid of some of these Norscan tribes and, you know, building up some extra armies just to get ready. We are building up a Knights of the Blazing Sun army here with a Grandmaster. All about the Knights of Myrmidia here. Knights of the Blazing Sun, Talabheim born. And we're going to send him out on a little conquest to go come and take Estalia back. Once that army is ready to go. We also have Kurt Helborg finishing up his army. Just got to get some Knights Griffin, probably upgrade them to like Great Sword variants maybe, and they can help out here. We got a Reichsguard based army here they'll come up and join the front. But you know, for now our armies are just marching forth. And getting ready to see what we can do here. All right, so we got a Norscan army here that we are gonna have to be aware of. All right, and it looks pretty basic.
Let us begin.
Go ahead and bring up our armies together. They're gonna move up on Doomkeep and get rid of there. Meanwhile, Franz here is going to get ready to take on Throg here, and at the Altar of Spawns. Going to be quite a lot of Norskins, but let's see what we can do. Oh, heroic victory just right off the bat. You gotta love it. You gotta love it when your auto resolves can just give you heroic victories like that.
Make haste, men.
Really good. All right, so Throg, he's down. Altar of Spawns. Go ahead and just raise it to the ground. Wonderful. All right, perfect. So we can keep on moving up. Really, we want to scour Norsca just to get rid of them as much as possible. You know, it gets rid of a main enemy of ours. You know, makes me feel good. You know, we can move in. Gives our army something to do while we're just waiting around. And then you're gonna go off to Estalia. You can be like a crusading army. Maybe even go off to some of the places in Araby. Go to war with the Tomb Kings, perhaps, but I don't know. We'll see. That's a bit much. Looks like the dwarves are over here. They're still the Beastmen still around. Bitterstone Mine has never been retaken, which is interesting to see. Dwarves are just content to leave that there, I suppose. All right, and we're bad. Also finishing up here, like another Imperial Academy is probably what we're going for there, I'd imagine. And all right, Ehrengrad is ready, waiting to go. All right, we're gonna move up Volkmar the Grim here, and we're gonna move up on the Bearsenlings camp here, and we're actually gonna go ahead, move in, take them out, and you know, show them what's what. All right, and bam, here we go on the nice frozen fjords of Kislev here. An interesting custom map here. A little bit hilly, a little bit broken. These isles, which will work in the Norskins' favor, but you know, we have Faith Steel and Gunpowder on our side, which is going to be hard for them to overcome. I mean, you know, chant out to your dark gods all you like. That's not going to save you from a Hellstorm or a Hellblaster volley gun barrage. You know. Faith can only do so much. the spirit is willing, but the body is failing, you know. All right, and we'll probably try to move up, maybe take this area a bit. Keep my Hellblasters concentrated.
Battle ready.
Remember Sigmarite Disciples here. Well, I mean, they can't really come through there, can they? Sigmarite Disciples there to give that support. Very good unit, honestly. I love these Sigmarite Disciples. Really useful. With their AoE buffs, the strength of the pendant is also just ridiculous. That the AOE immune to psychology and extra magic resistance is huge.
The Empire endures.
So having that to bolster the front line is definitely good, especially when some of these
We are Sigmar's heirs.
well, some of these knightly orders don't actually come with immune to psychology base. So I mean that's really good to have. I really feel like they should. I mean you're a knightly order, you should be immune to the fear that would usually set in anyways, but
State
I don't
troops
know.
ready.
What do I know? Let's see. We might try to move up like such. We can try to just like keep our position here, which might honestly might be a little bit better.
Moving now.
Move a halberd unit over to here.
Ready for war. At speed. Demigriff Knights. Ready for war. The Empire endures.
All right, bring you guys back here.
Missiles will fly. Offering battle prayers. We are ready. On our
We'll
way.
go ahead and move our guns a little bit. The Norscan tide is coming out. They're ready to meet us. All the beautiful marauders. They got their banner bearer. Very cool, bolstering the morale. Very cool indeed. Feral Mammoth here. Not looking too good. The Chaotic Corruption's setting in a little bit there, but you know, definitely a nasty little looking beast. The Berserkers, and you know, Banner Bearer. They just go send themselves into the combat head on. What they got here? Some Fimir Warriors. Gonna have to watch out for them for sure. Skinwolf Werekin and Manticores. God, do I hate Manticores. Alright, and of course the Marauder Champions. Always an issue. Let's see, they might be waiting for us here. Alright, if that's the case, we can go in and bait them into a little bit of an early engagement here. One of the many good things about a high-level Volkmar is that he has the bound banishment spells and becomes a little bit of a beast, honestly. And his little pimp chariot, 605 weapon strength, good bonus versus large, pretty decent stats, and with a good charge bonus to boot. He can get in and just wreck infantry, honestly. And then you combine that with a bound spell, one of the better banishment spells, or AoE damage spells. That makes him quite a beast. Yeah, look at that already. Ripping up, banishing these Norscans back to their hellish realms. Send them to meet their masters early. So you might be able to bait them into an aggressive stance here. There we go. Now just to bring him back before the tides get them. There we go. I mean, 111 kills just for free. A free bound spell that recharges on its own, doesn't use anyone's magic. Pretty good. Volkmar the Grim, pretty strong. Alright, are also strong Hellblaster volley guns. Able to shoot in here, these Marauder Hunters. Not gonna have a good time.
Elevate cannon.
As the Hellblaster volley guns start to fire in and soften them up a little bit.
Hellblaster.
Beautiful. Get a little bit of extra fire on those Fimir Warriors would be good. See if we can't focus down this Feral Mammoth here. There's a little bit of a hill for them to overcome there. Oh, that's alright. The Mammoth is a big old target, so we should be able to hit that. Yeah, we can start racking up some damage. And he may have some good physical and missile resistance, but it will only help so much against such high missile strength, you know? Alright, beautiful. Here we go. Feral Manticore, Lord, coming in, the Werekin. And now we can start to pop down some of our buffs here. And here comes the Horde. make sure to keep our Sigmarite disciples close and ready to go. Pop down a Foz protection. Alright, beautiful. Now the different spells or battle prayers, they do not stack. So that's something you gotta stay aware of. So you don't want to spam all of them at the same time. Alright, handgunners, if we can get rid of those guys, that would be great. Give me a Overcast Briones Time Warp as well.
Go! Moving now! For Heldenhammer!
Alright, beautiful. We got another Bound Banishment ready to go. Pop that down right over there.
Ready! Ready for war!
Alright, let's bring our Demigryphs around.
Standing by for the Emperor! We are Sigmar's heirs! Sigmar!
Even pop down another banishment on that side.
Upon them. Understood! Sigmar calls!
Just to even more help get through them. Yeah, there we go. All the Norskins really not having a good time now.
Ready to fire!
Alright, beautiful. And there goes the Manticore.
Halberdiers! Attack!
Alright, pop down those. Soulfire's going to be doing good work here. Yeah, Norskin Spearmen not going to be really doing the work
Conditions acceptable!
that they would want them to do here. There we go. Yeah, Hellblasters. Yeah, they can fire in on that left flank there. Perfect. Oh, beautiful. Just so good. Love Hellblaster volley guns. Alright, yeah, Marauder Hunter Javelins.
Faith is my shield! What? Go! At once! In the name of
Alright, pop down our buffs here. Also, we can even pop down our powerful ability. Oh god, just look how powerful that is. Just those guys instantly taken care of.
Yes, sir! 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 Sigmar!
You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Beautiful. Bring you guys back in here. And gunners, push up the center. Let's go ahead and try to break their formation a little bit here. Blasters can like switch their focus over to here. Marauder Horsemasters, pretty good. They've been throwing in some annoying fire here, but there we go. Army losses kicks in, and the forces are shattered before Sigmar's or Volkmar's horde here. Basically Sigmar's, a bunch of Sigmarite knights here. Before the forces of Sigmar once more. Hell yeah. And bam, there we go. Oscar and the rest of the defenders of Bearselene Camp are defeated.
I will cast out all evil.
And perfect, there we go. Bring Volkmar the Grim back here. And yeah, Norsca not looking very strong. You know, they're losing quite a bit of their territory here.
Your orders?
And honestly, that's the way it should be. It's the way it's gotta be. The weaker Norsca becomes, the better that it just becomes for us. You know, the more secure our borders become, and the less likely we're gonna have to deal with any invasions from them. All right, and Boris Todbringer here. We're gonna wait to upgrade your army a little bit. But you might still be able to do some stuff on your own here. If you like sail around, you could go and hit Troll Fjord. Assuming you don't get ambushed by any nasty dark elves along the way, which would suck. But I mean, I think you'll be fine, and they're wonderful. Honestly, and you know, Norsca's they're getting down to their last settlements, and once they're gone, I mean, it's just literally having all of our armies just wait around for the final invasion, and then we send off Archaon, and then bish bosh bosh, our empire is secured. And in terms of like my campaign objectives, I don't know if we'll go to get the full, like, paint the map. I'm not usually that type. You know, we got our Empire territory up. Crooked Fang Fort. Okay, good. They're not here. Honestly, like, we'll go wherever we kind of feel fit. Wherever we end up after the other side of the Chaos Invasion. Non-aggression pact. Sure, why not? Oh, there's a little bit of Dark Elf army, but I mean, we should be fine to deal with that, right? Just a small one, not even a full 20 stack. We can definitely take that. No problem. No problem at all. Okay. Definitely get up training. Make sure that we can get up these guys to high chevrons as quickly as possible. Alright, Wolfenburg. You could go ahead and upgrade. 2 more turns and then this army will be ready to go. Yeah, no, we don't want the cav variants.
Yes, my lord.
And for you guys, probably want to make you guys the great weapon variants. Just for that extra AP. Yeah. Just so that they can get stuck in there and be able to trade with better infantry as the Imperial Foot hold the line. The Knight's Griffin can move into support against any elite infantry. Mainly Chosen is what I'm thinking. Alright, when Warp Bad, we'll get you an Imperial Academy going. Just always good to have one of those around.
Sigma, grant me
Volkmar the Grim, you're going to come on back here.
I go.
Replenish up. And Franz here, not looking too good. He'll need to come back here and heal up.
I command here.
And it looks like that's the quickest way to friendly territory. Alright, we can move up here onto Doomkeep. Looks like we'll go ahead and circle you. Oh, and it looks like Resnos Red Eye here has made his stand in the Naglfari plain here. Which, I mean, bring it, bro. There's a Bathzar Gelt move on over. He can honestly... we can go ahead and circle here. Break off that siege. Or have you move into support. Bathzar Gelt here. That should lead into a decisive victory, yes. In which we shouldn't lose any units. Yeah, we're good. And then we can go ahead and raise that settlement. And then Marcus von Sigurd can still reach Doomkeep here. Just want to make sure nothing's going away. Oh, dude, perfect vigor. I'll put that on one of our cav units here. Perfect vigor on cav is really powerful. It means you can just run around the map for a while. Perfect. And Doomkeep is gone as well. Hell yeah. I'll probably have to bring those armies back to replenish. And yeah, Norsca looking not so good. They got the Vanheim Mountains and the Hellspire Mountains, and I think just like this little area is pretty much all they got left at this point. Alright, and bam, here we go. Malgor the Darkhome, and he's just raiding around down there. Hell yeah. Beastmen just going off. It's honestly probably the longest I've seen a Beastman tribe survive, like pretty much ever. Honestly, it's kind of weird, honestly, because I'm so used to seeing the Beastman tribes like almost instantly evaporate out of existence. So I mean, seeing one to cause this much havoc is quite interesting, honestly. All right, sail to the wreck. Yeah, be able to fight off the pirates easily enough. Of course, Toddbringer, pirate extraordinaire, basically at this point. We got a nice little lost convoy. Perfect. Then we'll move you up to the Troll Fjord as Mindenheim finishes off the last of its buildings here. Oh, dude, max out Marienburg. Hell yeah, get that final port going. That'll be good. Bring up Kurt Helborg. And Betchvin. I'll get you your Temple of Moor. Moving on out here.
What does the Emperor bid?
One more turn on this army, and then you'll be ready to go. Upgrade you two guys to the halberd variant. And hell pit here. Probably you can get defensive buildings once you're ready to go.
Yes, that will do.
Alright, and then you guys... Ooh, why don't you have any movement? Oh, block army? Probably. Oh well, whatever. No biggie. No biggie, really. Go ahead and just move him back whenever he's ready to go, I guess. Alright, and Warrior Priest. Righteous Fury, why not? And wonderful. Research. Any of these particularly good? I mean, Guildmaster professions are pretty good. Supply wagons as well. Global recruitment capacity could be good. Maybe just like some of these though. Extra charge bonus. Probably some buffs to Cav, because Cav don't traditionally perform super well against AI, and particularly against Chaos. So whatever buffs we can get, an extra charge bonus is always good. Make them hit harder when they do hit home across the board. All right, perfect. And yeah, we're just gathering up our forces here, and we'll be ready for Chaos when they come. And I'm not really sure where else to expand, like other than like a crusade into Araby and to fight the Tomb Kings, which might not be bad. Might need another army to go support though, because like 120 stack can get caught out pretty easily. That's not like even the best 20 stack, but I mean with all the extra fire damage, thanks to it being Knights of the Blazing Sun army, it will be pretty good against. It will be pretty good against the undead. Anyways, because everything that regens is going to take extra damage to the fire. So all the undead will it will be a good opponent for that army to fight, but still, you know, a 20 stack can only do so much on its own. Our Crusading army is ready to go here. Probably upgrade these Knights of the Stag to great weapons. Perfect. And so we got an assortment of stuff. We got Knights of the Blazing Sun with halberds as our front line. We got some Wardens of Tall with some Knights of the Stag for a back line. Knights of the Verdant Field, some archers for the range component here. They're alright. Nearly 200 range on them, which is pretty good. And they're archers, so they can arc. They can arc their shots over. And yeah, they're alright. They also have the bound Hail of Arrows ability, which is pretty good. And then some Knights of the Blazing Sun and a Knights of Tall's Fury Demigryph unit for Cav, and of course the Hellstorm rocket batteries, along with our trio of heroes. Alright, I think this army's going to be doing pretty well here. Now the question is just what's the best way to get over to here. I'm going to go for Margarita and establish the provincial capital there first, probably, before doing anything else. I only wonder if it'll be better to like come around here, or probably around through Bretonia. Probably up through Helmgart is probably the best way we can handle that. It's probably the best way to get there, safest way to get there, through our allied territory, so we don't have to worry about getting attacked or attrition or anything. All right, and beautiful. Like, yeah, Norsca is just like gone from here, man. Which is it's good to see, man. It's good to see. And yeah, all this territory is all dwarves. That's all allies. Like, we're pretty much secured on all our fronts. Like, probably go off and finish off Rakarth. Volkmar the Grim can probably go handle that. Maybe send off Franz.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Move Franz to like Erengrad here. Yeah, we can do like a dual prong. Volkmar and Franz can sail off to go finish off Rakarth, while these two armies come back, replenish up, and keep an eye on the north. Of course, Todbringer is just going to be doing some raiding. Alright, beautiful. I think that sounds like a good plan. Anyways, I hope you're all having a good week as we march into March, a brand new month. Gonna be a very cool month. It's an important month for me personally. Got my birthday in it, and it's also pretty soon coming up as the anniversary of when I restarted the channel and started uploading semi-consistently again, which is pretty cool. Gonna be exciting. Don't know what I'll do for that, if anything, but just know that's coming around. March is a cool month for me, so excited to be here. You know, a whole new chapter in my life, and we got a whole bunch of new games to play too. Warhammer 3, of course, is out. Enjoying that series. Will be coming out regularly with that as well. Got some beastmen raiding my territory. Alright, Volkmar, you got your mission now. Go deal with this guy. Go deal with this fool. Tried to march into here, thinking he can just tell us what to do. I don't think so. I don't think so, man. I don't think we'll let that stand. But yeah, Warhammer 3 out. It's fun. Elden Ring also came out. It's been consuming my free time as well. Super fun game. A Soulsborne game that I'm determined to actually finish this time around. Ooh, I'll even be able to upgrade you guys to a better variant if you guys can upgrade to rank 3 as well, to the sword and shield variants, which will probably be better. Super good. Looking forward to just, you know, no-lifing some more of that when time permits. And yeah, I mean, those two games alone are pretty good, but you know, still some exciting stuff on the horizon as well. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and march in here. Troll Fjord, where's Toddbringer? Show them what's up with our some of our new units here with the Brotherhood of the Axe. All right, and bam, here we go. Still no magic in this army. That's something I'll have to remedy. Definitely want a wizard in this army. Definitely, that's something we're gonna need. Wizards are incredibly important. So yeah, we'll have to make sure that I remedy that when we go and rebuild this army, because I will get rid of the regular halberdiers. Gonna get some of the Ragnarite knights. They're pretty cool. I like their aesthetic. They're pretty fun. Cool looking, and you know, just at this point, you need the knights. You need the knights to back up, just to be able to handle the elite infantry of other factions. You know, everyone else has like good infantry that's gonna break through, so you know, we need some of our own here. Alright, and we'll put our heroes right in the center. Go ahead and check out some of these new guys. So we have our classic Knights of the White Wolf here that we've seen. We also have the Fell Wolf Brotherhood coming right next to them, which are the more elite. The best of the best get recruited into this regiment, which is very cool. Well, looks like we actually have reinforcements coming from behind us, so I'm gonna shift our formation a little bit here. To over here, we can take like this hillside, and we'll see what they do. Some other units, the Brotherhood of the Axe, very cool. Some Ulrichian troops here. Good AP. I mean, 101 weapon strength, pretty fucking good. They also have their Wolf's Howl, Frenzy, New Psychology, all that good stuff. Of course, the Imperial Legions, which is just across the board. Pretty good. Like these Ulrichian troops, pretty strong. All about like their high AP. Good weapon strength. A lot of Frenzy on them, which is interesting to have on a, you know, for Empire troops. It's usually what you associate with chaos and the like, and fanatics. But cool to have on these guys too. Makes them a little bit better. Of course, that Frenzy giving them extra melee attack, weapon strength, and need psychology. Means they're gonna be able to hold off against the horrors of the wasteland and you know, just deal some extra damage.
For the Emperor!
All right, we're moving into position here. Cannon's gonna have a beautiful angle from on top of this this hill here.
Great cannon! Moving out, sir!
Maybe if they're just like moved over a little bit.
Ready for
Problem is it's gonna take them a little while to get set, but well, I mean, once they are set up, it's gonna be good. All right, bam. They're starting to move up here, but our handgunners are returning the favor in kind here to those Marauder hunters.
We are Sigma's heirs!
All right, Marauder champions starting to close in here. All right, I'll move my cav around to this left flank to help break that here. All right, Boris Todbringer, gonna get rid of that Manticore along with the help of some handgunners. All right, Warrior Priest out to the right flank, please, and Captain, they're gonna help right up the center here.
Send us out!
Cav move out here.
The Empire endures! Charge the battle hymns! Now! Ready!
All right, Captain up the center. All right, Boris Todbringer, gonna go ahead and drop on down, lean on to their lord here.
Handgunners! For France!
All right, great cannons start firing off. Get our cav to get a nice charge downhill into the flank of these Marauders. Yeah, they're not gonna have a good time.
We're Sigma's heirs! Battle awaits!
All right, yeah, get you in on this.
Gunners! Sigma calls! Handgunners!
All right, definitely need to get rid of all these ranged options for Norsca here.
Warrior priest! To combat! What do you
All right,
think?
get rid of these guys, please.
Gunners! Attack! Finding range!
You guys just keep on firing off. Show them the power of gunpowder.
Speed! Very well! I'll ready the men! Moving now!
All right, perfect. Now we can close in onto this flank here.
I speak!
See if the captain
you
can't
act.
get in on top of their lord here.
The Empire endures!
All right, you guys need to reform your flank here.
Cavalry, ready!
All right, recharge in, boys. Again, it's all about that cycle charge. Gonna pop down our ability here on Boris Todbringer.
Sigma!
Yeah, get rid of these Marauder champions.
Oblivion!
Oh, whoops. You guys need to be on guard mode, please.
At speed!
Perfect. Our captain is just over here, pounding away on their lord, but some wolves coming in to overlap the engagement. You know, very cowardly of them. Go ahead and overlap that with some gunpowder. How dare they interrupt our duel? Goddamn Norskins, they don't know a thing about chivalry or true warfare, do they? Alright, our captain's gonna chase on down their lord here. Alright, great cannons gonna keep on firing off here. Gonna bring you guys back, reform.
To battle! Moving now!
Alright, so I think we have most of them pretty much covered here.
To battle!
Great cannons also forgot to put on guard mode. Man, just forgetting all the guard modes to throw on. Never forget your guard modes, kids. Alright, perfect. And as the lord falls, so does the enemy's resolve. The Norskins are sent off with a hail of gunpowder. A beautiful victory is ours once more. Gonna let a couple more volleys go off here. You know, weaken up this whole blob, and beautiful. Victory is once again ours, and another Norscan settlement is going to be put to the torch. And bam, there we go. Hela and the rest of your Norscan kind. Get wrecked, kid. Honestly, just get out of here. Trollfjord,
Yes.
gone too.
Sound that.
And you know, just like that, man, Norsca, they're running out of settlements, man.
Relent now.
Let's see how many do they have left in total? Wintertooth, yeah, they have about 6. Oh, did they recolonize Ice Drake Fjord, bruh? That's not cool. You can't just do that. You can't just recolonize the places that I raise. Not very rude, incredibly rude. All right, Kurt Helborg. This seems like a problem for you to solve. Go ahead and march up north and get rid of them. All right, come on back.
Let us begin.
That's Zargelt.
Follow me.
Garrison on up.
The Empire.
Perfect. I think we're looking quite strong. Our armies are ready to kind of take on anything. This is honestly probably the best Empire campaign I've ever had. Like the Empire stayed relatively solvent throughout the entire campaign. Didn't get completely overrun by any of the forces posed against it, which is surprising. Usually, at least a couple of the Empire factions get completely overwhelmed and destroyed forever. But most of them seem to actually survive this time around, which is quite surprising. And honestly, I'm glad of it. It's put us in a really strong position. We got most of our territories already leveled up and ready to go. So you know, it's really good. we're really strong. Like, our economy's strong. We got a lot of armies. Got a lot of territory, and most of it is is maxed here, or close to it at least. Which is, you know, it's a really good position to be in, and to have all of our legendary lords with all their equipment all ready to go. Also, it's just all good stuff, man. All right, well, that Beastman tribe seemed to disappear. I don't know really where they went, but you know, they're gone now. As Fron, you're gonna move out here into the ocean, and then on your way over to Ricarth's place of work. You're gonna pull up to his job, knock on his window, and be like, "Yo,
you summoned me.
I heard you've been talking shit about me. Let's go, fool. Meet me out, catch me outside. How about that?" And then you know, just fuck up his shit, man. You know, in front of all of his coworkers. It's gonna be real embarrassing for him. Ricarth's never gonna be able to show his face at the, you know, at the communal bar time after work when all the lads go out to get drinks. Ricarth can't show his face there. Yeah, he's gonna have to hide away like the little coward that he is every night, crying himself to sleep. Little nerd, unable to match the chadness of Emperor Karl Franz coming for him. Gonna get wrecked, man. All right. In other news, our Knights of the Blazing Sun army here, we're gonna go ahead and upgrade the Cav to their sword and shield variants. Just for the better stats. Yeah, just look at that. The 145 charge is really fucking good. I think we'll go for the sword and shield. The better stats is honestly more important. The higher melee attack and defense. Really good to have. Really good to have that. Okay, perfect. I think otherwise this army is still good to go. Maybe up in the Helmgarden. You can see once we're not like March stancing all of our armies, our economy is still going strong. But you know, March stance does increase the upkeep by like 5 or 10%. So you know, when all of our troops are on the move, it takes a little bit longer. Yeah, the Knights of the Blazing Sun army, I'm fine to have it let it go off and do its own thing, because it won't do much against Chaos anyways, because it's like all dealing fire attacks, and most of Chaos has fire resistance to it. Chaos Warriors and the Chosen, they all have pretty high fire resistance, so the extra fire attacks actually hurts their chances to deal damage. So, you know, it's fine that they're going off kind of doing their own thing. To establish some more territory. And they'll be better suited against the undead anyways. Alright, yeah, sure. Improve it. Why not? We got enough money to spare. And we have enough prestige to spare too, honestly. Ah, there we are. Well, I mean, he's just raiding. He's just raiding in territories. Like, whatever, man. Just straight up whatever. is what it is. Just let him run around, do whatever it is he does. All right, you can push up.
And Emperor. So move.
Now Frauen's gonna move right up towards Rakarth here.
Idiocy.
I mean,
Bring me
he
to
could
my
pick a
men.
fight. It wouldn't be good for Rakarth, but I mean, he could pick a fight. That would be pretty funny. It would be pretty funny of him. I want him to.
I am Volmar.
But he probably won't. Alright. Unfortunately, the army is already fully healed up here. A little bit of a garrison.
will not
And Wolfric the
the
Wanderer has
Empire.
even showed up.
For Helda.
Alright, let's see what we got here. A lot of Marauder, a couple Marauder champions. Some skin wolves. A little bit scary. And Wolfric the Wanderer himself, of course, is always a threat. But I still think that we can actually take this army. They got some giants. They're going to be a bit of an issue. Giants are actually pretty good in SFO due to their high missile resistance, so they don't die as easily, and their insane health pool. But beyond it all, I think we can still take them on. Most of their infantry isn't that scary. We got the Hellstorm rocket batteries for that. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and march in and see what the Empire of or the army of Reichsguard can do. Alright, bam, here we go. Is it worth gambling? Why not? Let's give it a shot. Gamble away, boys. Never pays off. Never gamble, kids. Never works out. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get our boys ready here. Get our control groups.
Reichsguard. The Temple of Luminarch. Reichsguard
Wrong group.
Knights.
There we go.
Sir.
We even have our Templehof Luminarch as well, which is really good for sniping out single entity targets. So it's gonna be good for getting rid of Wolfric and our Mammothie boys here.
The Heldenhammer.
And of course, the Hellstorm rocket batteries, they need no explanation. You know the damage that they can wreak, the kind of wrath that they entail here.
Reichsguard
All right, we're
Knights.
gonna go ahead and kind of position ourselves between these two rocks here, be able to protect our flanks a little bit better.
For Heldenhammer.
Like,
Reichsguard. Your orders. For Heldenhammer. Reichsguard Knights.
there we go, a little bit better formation here. And our Knights Griffin ready. They can move up and support wherever needed.
Send us out.
All right, and there we go. And stuff is on guard mode this time. Of course, we have our little officer squad.
Hellstorm rocket battery.
Right, beautiful. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Marauder champions. Marauder champions are important units to get rid of because they're scary. So getting rid of them is always good. Have them fire. The reinforcements are nothing to worry about. It's just Wolfric by himself. So nothing major. Just one extra unit to come in. All right, and yeah, just have our Hellstorm rocket batteries fire down range here. Soften up the infantry. All the Norskins coming up here. Oh, these are some beautiful volleys coming in here.
The Temple of Luminarch.
Alright, the Temple off Luminarch. Probably start firing off at those War Mammoths.
Hellstorm. We obey.
Alright, yeah, just keep on firing off. Keep on dealing that damage. Beautiful Luminarch shot coming in here. Oh, gonna hit that Mammoth straight on. Oh, just all the beautiful crossfire here. Hitting not only our target, but all the other extra units as well. Which you love to see, you love to see.
The Temple of Luminarch.
Alright, yeah, just keep plinking away at that War Mammoth. I think that shot might have missed, which is pretty embarrassing, honestly. How do you miss a shot that big? I honestly, I don't know. But apparently, they did it.
Fight for France. Reichsguard Knights.
Alright, and it looks like they might be trying to flank here, so we got our cav ready to respond here.
Ready for war.
Alright, beautiful. They're starting to close in here. No, it looks like they're just gonna go straight up.
Our steeds are rested.
Straight at the center, and we can respond in kind with our Reichsguard.
We are
Got our Knight's Griffin to support here.
Ready for war! By Ulrich's Rock! The Temple of Lumina!
You guys can start firing into their rears here,
Yes, General!
or into their back line rather, not into their rears.
Celestial Wizard! Sigma preserve us! The Empire endures!
Alright, got Wolfric the Wanderer coming in here.
Charge! Great swords! We are Sigma's heirs! Quick march! Go! Withdraw! Our orders! Taking position!
Alright. See, we're going to be a nice chain lightning. It's like over here on this right flank would be good. Help break that flank.
Celestial might!
There might be a good spot as well.
At speed! Yes,
So bring you guys back. Bring back our handgunners a little bit.
The Empire endures!
Alright, and support our front line here.
Take position! Victory will be ours!
Alright, pop down our ability here. Don't forget we have our Wrath of the Helm Hammer.
Charge! What do you bid? For France! Moving down! Yes, General!
Try to pull our cab back here.
Handgunners! At speed! The skies boil! By Ulrich's Rock! Yes! Moving now! Ready! At speed!
Alright, Cav is regrouping.
Reichsguard Knights!
Reichsguard, go
Taking
ahead and
position.
have you guys regroup here as well.
The Temple of Luminarch! By the Emperor's will! Take position!
Temple off Luminarch.
Withdraw! Handgunners! Prepare for combat! To battle!
Alright, get rid of these Marauder champions here. A nice, with a nice charge here.
To
Oh.
it! Quick march! Battle awaits!
Alright, pop down Hunter champions on top of Wolfric here. Use his own ability against him.
Take position! Sigma preserve us! We are Sigma's heirs! Formation! March! Quick march! Wow!
Alright, go ahead and shoot down those guys. Get rid of those skin wolves.
The Temple of Lumina! Sigma preserve for the Warhammer!
Oh, I forgot the Temple off Luminarch has a bound net.
Take the ground! Sigma! The Empire endures! At speed! What? Go! Faster! Prepare for combat! Soldiers of the Empire!
Ooh,
No lingering!
the Wanderer
By
here.
Ulrich's Wrath! On way! Moving! Faster! Sigma calls! Both bay!
Probably would have been good to use that net a little bit earlier, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, for Hellborg here.
Sigma preserve us!
Yeah, getting seen off here by Wolfric the Wanderer. And not quite strong enough to see off the Norscan tides this day. Alright, and there's chalk one up to Norsca there. One victory up to Norsca here on their territory. But we got Volkmar coming up.
Blessings of Sigma
He can go ahead and finish them off here. Kurt Hellborg's army might be a little bit busted here, but that's alright. Of course, as a legendary lord, he's immortal, and so is Hans Zintler. Yeah, he's already immortal. So, I mean, we lose our wizard, but he's low level anyway, so not too much of a loss. Go ahead and upgrade Zintler though. We get training up and Deadly Blade, make him a little bit better. And Kurt Hellborg here. Increase your own stats a little bit as well here. Deadly Blade, get up your glorious charge here. Ooh, that would be pretty good. Probably also want to go along your red skill line. And wizard. Finally, you can get yourself an arcane conduit here. And alright. Fawn's gonna move over, take on the Dark Elves. And then we'll see where to go from there. Oh, we got some more tech we can bring up here. Extra weapon strength for Demigryph units is pretty good because they already have such high weapon strength. And like 5% physical resistance, it's all right. Again, like it's only 5%, but it does build up. And that 5%, man, it's not worth nothing.